Alrighty, guys, at long last, long last, the wait is almost over. Stranger Things Season 5, Stranger Things 5, is coming out in just over 3 weeks. That is incredible. It is crazy, because I feel like the waits between these seasons have been excruciatingly long, as evidenced by the fact that most of these actors are in their mid-20s now, early to mid-20s. And they started out in season 1 as young kids, and even season 4 they were, late teens, early 20s, but yeah, I mean, a lot of time has passed. That all being said, I don't care. I don't care anymore. Whatever. Mike and Dustin and Lucas and Will, they don't look like high schoolers. Whatever. Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows. I feel like in the popular culture discourse, pop culture, I don't know why I said popular, pop culture discourse, and especially in people around, who don't pay as much attention to movies and TV shows and things like that, but who watch Stranger Things, or at least started to watch Stranger Things, I feel like the discourse around Stranger Things has been interestingly negative for a while. I feel like it's become a popular thing just to not like the popular thing, and I think nothing says that truer than Stranger Things. I feel like I have a lot of friends who are like, yeah, I don't like Stranger Things anymore. Isn't it really bad now? And I'm like, I mean, that's totally fine, by the way. If you guys just don't like Stranger Things, that's totally fine. But what's the basis for that? And they're like, well, people say that. And I'm like, yeah, but have you watched the show recently? And they're like, no, not after season 1, just as an example, right? So I feel like for some reason the discourse has turned negative just because it's such a huge and popular show. I love the show. Yeah, some people don't like season 3 because it's a little goofier. That's fine. I really like season 3. I don't care. I don't think there's been a bad season of Stranger Things, honestly. I think maybe if I had to rank them, and eventually, maybe we'll do this in 2026. At some point, we'll do a rewatch of Stranger Things, because I have been meaning to, and I just don't have enough time. At this point, it's coming out so soon, I do not have time to I probably won't even have time to get through season 1 by the time that season 4 or season 5 drops its first batch of episodes. We'll see, though. I'm looking forward to doing a full series rewatch at some point, so maybe we'll do that on the channel. But, I mean, I feel like if I had to do a quick ranking of the seasons, I would probably go 1, 4, or 4, 1. It's so close. 1 and 4 are pretty close. And then maybe 3 and 2. I like 3 a lot. Honestly, I really like 3. Anyways, so season 5 is coming. We got our first trailer a while ago, and I liked it. And this new trailer for season 5 has just come out. And while I don't think it's a groundbreaking trailer or anything like that, I think that, the things you see in the trailer, honestly, are pretty generic. Not in terms of the shots and things like that. Some of the shot composition it's just incredible. That scene, I cannot wait for whatever that action scene is outside, where the demo dogs or demogorgons are jumping all over buildings, and it's shot so well and so beautifully, and it looks like that's the scene where Vecna is going to show up again, and he's gonna grab Will. What a crazy ending to that trailer. We're gonna get to that in a second. That sequence I am so looking forward to, because it looks so well shot, and it looks great, honestly. But otherwise, it's a lot of things that we have seen before in other trailers, or in the other trailer, and it's a lot of what we know already. Oh, this is the last stand, and Nancy gives that stereotypical line of, he's going to take over the world, and I'm like, yeah, we know. We know. You don't have to say it out loud, but just for the sake of the trailer, sure, he's going to take over the world. But I mean, there are great shots in this trailer, and you get to see all the characters. It looks like Eleven is so determined at this point. She looks determined. All these things. It looks great. It looks fun. It looks great. But, as I was watching this trailer, I was thinking to myself, it's missing that kind of build-up, though, to that moment at the end of the trailer, or it's kind of missing that oomph moment that some of the other trailers had as well. But what I mean by some of the other trailers, I distinctly remember season 4's trailers. I loved both of Stranger Things season 4's trailers. The Separate Ways one with the song Separate Ways playing, amazing. The one with running up that hill, amazing. For some reason, those trailers had really struck me as having a tremendous build up to just what, those trailers, just building up the anticipation, right, of what was going on in those seasons. It was incredible. It was really, really, really incredible. I still watch those trailers once in a while just because I love them. And I feel like the season 5 trailers haven't had that. But when it counts, when this trailer came to an end, and Vecna is walking towards Will, and then he levitates Will, and he says, what does he say? He says, I need you to do this for me one last time, or something like that. I got chills, I got goosebumps, I got slightly emotional. That is the core of Stranger Things. The Duffer Brothers have been giving a lot of interviews recently about the season, about the show, and they're saying, yeah, it's increased in scale, yeah, it's increased in action, but the emotional core, it's still with these kids. I love that about this show. It has never once lost sight of the fact that its strength is not in how crazy it can get, not in the Mind Flayer, not in Vecna, it's in the characters. And I mean, there are a lot of sad shots in here. There's shots of a lot of characters crying. Nancy, the one with Nancy crying in front of the sink is the one that scares me the most. Is it Steve? It's probably Steve. The way that he hugs Dustin in the shot right after, it's probably Steve. But any number of these characters could be gone. 11, literally any of these characters could be gone. We see, also I think we see Lucas carrying Max around as well. She was in a coma at the end of season 4. This is going to be a crazy season. It's going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy season. I cannot wait. I am just, this is the culmination of one of the biggest journeys I've been on with a television show. You know, I didn't start in season 1, but I caught on right, I think, as season 3 had come out, or maybe right after that. And after that, I was just hooked, and this was it's been one of my favorite shows. So I cannot wait. It's still doing the binge model in a sense where, yeah, it's splitting up 2 volumes and then doing the finale at a separate time. So that is, you know, a little bit annoying because we can't do week by week episode breakdowns, and I'm going to have to try to cram in those 3 episodes during Thanksgiving, and that's going to be really annoying. You know, obviously prioritizing family and things like that, but still trying to get those episodes in. So we'll try to cover the first volume, hopefully the week after, but we'll have to see about that. But yeah, guys, I don't know about you guys. I'd be very curious to hear what your thoughts are on Stranger Things in general, because again, I think the consensus around me, for people who have not been as plugged into the show, has been, yeah, I thought the show was bad now, and I'm like, really? You know, I mean, if you think so, but I don't agree. So, anyways, that is what I think. Guys, what do you think about this trailer for Stranger Things season 5? Are you excited? Are you as excited as me? Or are you maybe a little bit more nervous? I'd love to hear both of your thoughts, both conversations in the comments down below.